3 years ago, me, my brother Billy, and his fiancée Gwendolyn took on the mammoth task of restoring this stunning French chateau. At first, it was just the three of us. But since then, the whole family has moved in to help bring this place back to its former glory. And not forgetting the newest family member, baby Ernest. We do everything ourselves, from fixing the leaky roof, managing the vast 60-acre estate, to restoring the grand interiors back to the way they were 100 years ago. It's not always easy, but that's what makes life in a place like this interesting. My name's Michael, and I'm going to be showing you what it's like to live, work, and play at Chateau de Basmaignee.
Right, so we just need to move the old Aga cooker out of here, and it weighs 400 kilos, which is about 900 pounds in, well, if you're American, so it's quite heavy. And I've got my friend Ryan here. He's going to help move it. Ryan, say hello to your mum. Your mum watches the vlogs, doesn't she?
Hi, Mum.
I think they'll be right like that. If we put one there. So we've got these ramps here. They're quite sturdy. They're meant for like is it a car trailer or something? So they can take a lot of weight. And we've got like a trolley jack thing that's meant for lifting pallets, and that can lift over a ton. So hopefully we'll be able to get the Aga, which is already on a pallet, onto this trolley jack, and we'll be able to wheel it out down here. Hopefully it can go and live in this little shed here where I've put all the shutters. I can't do any work in here until this thing's moved, so fancy helping me, Ryan?
Let's do it.
Right, let's get this trolley jack then. Go back a bit. Let's move all this stuff out of the way. The only problem we might have is once we get onto the bottom, this is going to go onto grass. It might not roll very well. So shall I just put a piece of wood on that grass there? Do you reckon? Let me go and find a flat piece of wood. Right. Now we've got to get this. That's all right. We've got to get it under here, like this. I think it'll be all right. There we go. Can you just hold the side so it just from here so it doesn't tip?
Good.
Just steady it so it doesn't. There we go. Oh.
Easy.
Rock it, that's it. There we go. Oh.
Are you pulling it? Pulling your fully.
No, it needs to go back a bit.
Right.
It's dug itself into that mud now.
Try mine. Oh, God. Right, that's all right.
All right, let's push it back towards you. I need to put some bricks under here because that's just going to ping up like a seesaw. Let me get a bit of wood. Help. This will work. There we go. Oh, that'd be fine. Are you ready, Ryan? This is gonna, no, wait, because this is really heavy. It's gonna roll down. You might have to come out now.
You're trying to give me a heart attack?
Go out the back door and through here. Because this is gonna just roll down this slope. There'll be no stopping it. Here we are.
Right.
Oh. Oh. There you go. It's out. Oh, stop it from falling over.
Right, I'm stopping it.
That's it. It's a bit front heavy. Yeah, you just, that's it.
There we go. Easy peasy.
Yeah, but I would stand this side and just guide it like that because it looks like it could tip over, roll over. Do you get what I mean? That's it. See? It's not going to go through that door.
Oh, God.
It's not going to go through that door, is it? Look, I can see how narrow it is. You've got no chance. Where's it going to live?
I don't know.
Well, it won't go here, so we're going to have to put it in the hanger. At least it's under cover there and we can find a home for it later on. So we just pull it, but
Pull it round,
this is going to want to tip that way.
Don't worry,
so you've got to take the weight.
promise you.
Look, it's going to get, see?
I've got it.
Back we go. Right, so we're going to go. Oh,
I've got it.
I hope you have. Let's go this way a bit more.
Hang on, no, for real, hold on. I'm having a heart attack.
All right.
Oh.
You good? Oh, we've killed Ryan.
All right, let's go. What are we doing?
We're just going around here and parking it there.
I'm just pushing it.
Oh, just keep the weight, take the weight of the side, because that's it. There you go. Well, it's under cover now, it won't get wet. Just put some of this plastic over it for now. Time for a cup of tea. Fancy a cup of tea, Ryan?
Yes.
Perfect. Right, so we've got Dad to put the trailer here. So all I need to do now is that works. Put these two ramps here. That's it, Ryan. Cheers. Yeah, like that. That's good enough.
Beautiful.
And that way, when we start clearing out all the rubble inside there, we just put it in the wheelbarrow, bring it straight up here, tip it into this trailer, and then this can be taken away. And then no mess. Should we get going then, Ryan?
Let's do it.
You want to help?
Yes.
Just put it under the stairs for us. About. It can go somewhere a bit later. All right. There we go. I don't think that's going to come off. That's been re-rendered with cement, so that probably has to stay for now. I'm just going to clear off some of this old plaster first, because if we clean the floor out first and then we start taking the plaster off, it's just going to be a mess again. So it's best to start with this. There you go. It's That was easy. The rest of it off. Right, so I'm just about to expose the old arched window that's hidden in this wall. And this window, I want to put it back so it'll be above the kitchen sink, but it's behind this plaster. Oh, can't see it yet. Thanks, Ryan. You're welcome. All right, let's get up here. Have a look. Okay. You can see those cracks. That's the old iron hearth. Yeah. Oh, useless now. Right, so what we need to do is we need to take this old fireplace out. And I mean, this part of it here is completely destroyed. Some of it's caught fire at some point, so that can't be saved. But what I will do is I'll keep the top piece of wood here, and maybe I can use it as a shelf or something. Maybe it can go up a bit higher and be reused. But yeah, apart from that bit, and maybe these, it's knackered. So we'll take it out. Well, that was easy. There we go, the old fireplace. Oh, look at that. Years and years worth of soot. This piece of metal here. I mean, that is supporting this chimney. Look, it's an old hinge off a door. So they've literally just used whatever they had lying around to support it. But look, it's even got the holes in it where it used to be attached to something. So this, it's not staying. This has got to come out. So, well, that was easy. That wasn't being held up by a lot, was it? Wow. I mean, look. Actually, look at this. Take that old piece of iron out. That couldn't have stayed. It wasn't even held. It was barely being held up. Right. So if we get rid of all of this. Thing is, with this cottage, it's going to get a lot worse before it gets any better. But that's now not being held up by anything. That is it going to go? This part of the chimney breast is not being supported anymore. And shall we? Are you ready? Structurally sound. Wow. It's gonna go. There we go. So that bit is okay, that can stay there, look. Right, so none of that was structural. There's actually a piece of steel that goes through that supports there. And the chimney actually goes up and then it slopes back and away. So this bit could probably go. Right, well this trailer's almost full. I think it's about time we emptied it. Never thought there was that much rubble in there. Do you reckon you'll be able to empty that trailer for me, Dad?
No problem, mate. No problem at all.
Thank you very much. It's getting a bit full now.
Want this, Michael?
Just make it disappear, Dad. I'm sure you've got somewhere you can put it.
Bury it.
What's that?
Dig a hole and bury it.
All right. What are you doing, Dan?
I am filming a promotional video for the Hungry Cows social media pages.
Oh. So this is, well, I've not seen this before, Hungry Cow. Do you want us to tell us about your new venture, Sam?
Yeah, basically, I'll bend down here.
Here.
We're setting up a wedding catering business and food truck. So this is our concept, and it's basically going to be a sort of pop-up restaurant where we use the food truck as the restaurant.
Yeah.
Each client chooses their own menu. That's the plan anyway.
I love that Land Rover.
It's
amazing.
looking great, isn't it?
Defender.
We've just
Have
had it
you ever had it
for-
resprayed?
Yeah, it's been resprayed.
Oh, I'm so
We're
jealous.
just in the middle of like reupholstering all the inside. So it's all sort of, we're trying to keep it all quite retro.
Yeah, yeah. I love this van. So what kind of food are you going to be selling then?
It's going to be loads of different things. It just depends on what the client wants.
Yeah.
But mainly from the food truck's going to be sort of street food, so
Yeah.
gourmet burgers.
Ooh,
Today
lovely.
we're going to be doing a like a tandoori chicken naan wrap.
Are you actually going to cook some food today?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So yeah, so we're just getting it all ready for our shoot with Dan.
Oh,
which we're
perfect.
Really looking forward to.
Right, so I've just been doing some work in the cottage and I've been handed a kebab and it looks amazing. You've made me very happy.
It's a chicken tikka naan wrap.
Oh, wow. Right, I'm going to put this camera down and eat it. So how did your photo shoot for your new business go?
Oh, it went so well. Dan, he is now setting up a business as a videographer.
Yeah.
So I got in touch with him, asked him if he would mind just doing some shots for us. So hopefully in the next couple of hours, we will have a few video montages to put up on our website.
Like a little promotional video.
Yeah, hopefully, and people can just see what we're about. I mean, obviously, with lockdown, we've had to rethink the direction of the business.
Yeah.
So at the moment, we're focusing quite locally
Yeah.
because obviously with travel restrictions and
Yeah.
group numbers. So we're going to do a little takeaway service from our townhouse in the middle of Ernay, which will just be doing like a rotating menu just so that people can sample the kind of things we're going to offer. And then hopefully that will drum up a bit of local business, but also in the meantime, we're still getting sort of quite a lot of interest in using sort of the food truck for weddings and events.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've catered for, is it 2 weddings here?
2 weddings here, so yeah.
And the food was
Oh,
fantastic.
thank you.
And it was 2 different types as well, because one was like a barbecue and it was
Yeah.
more of a casual, like a
Pretty
sort of
relaxed, yeah,
relaxed,
really
yeah.
chilled. And then the next one was a bit more formal, so it was like a
really nice as
3-course
well.
canapé.
Oh, and the chicken that you did, oh, it was amazing.
Thank you. But I mean, that's the thing. Because we're chefs, we're not just someone that has chosen to run a food truck. We want to be able to put our influences from travel and just from knowing the industry into doing sort of really good quality street food from the food truck, but also being able to offer nicer dishes from the food truck. But also, if people have kitchens, commercial kitchens, we can go into there and use their equipment and, you know, whatever. We're very, very flexible. That's the aim, flexibility.
So check it out, the Hungry Cow. What's it called?
It's called the Hungry Cow.
Yeah.
You can follow us on Instagram at the Hungry Cow 53. The same with Facebook, the Hungry Cow 53. Otherwise, our website is www.thehungrycow53.com.
Perfect. I'll put a link to that on my on my video.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for cooking for us.
That's all right. It's our pleasure.
Bye. Well, removing some of the old chimney, well, goes a bit more. Removing some of the chimney from downstairs, well, has caused a bit of a problem. The actual hearth and the fireplace from the bedroom upstairs has also just dropped through into the, well, there you go, look, it's just dropped through into the room downstairs. So we might have a problem here. This chimney breast may not be supported by anything anymore. So we're going to have to investigate, see what's behind this wall. If this is the case, then we may have to take down the chimney temporarily until it's fixed on the inside. So that could be a problem. But there's nothing we can't solve here. It does concern me a little bit, look. I mean, what on earth is holding this up? That's the flue there, goes up. Nothing holding this up at all. It's just brick. It's not even tied in. So whoever did this cottage must have done some really, really, really shoddy work. And we're gonna have to put it right. Yeah, we need to find out what's holding up this chimney above. The bricks seem to be tied in here. Good sign. But this piece of oak go through into the chimney breast as well, we're not sure. Problem is when you do these kind of renovations on old buildings, sometimes you think it's going to be very simple, and other times you just uncover more and more and more problems. That crack needs sorting. At the minute, we've got a whole corner of the building which could come away at any moment, not tied in at all. And we've now got a chimney that's in danger of falling into the building. So probably best if I get out of the way for now. Let's pull some of this out.
You can't really get that.
Oh, ceiling's knackered. Save that. What's the chimney resting on? Right guys, well, big problem with the chimney. It looks like it may collapse at any moment because although it's sat on the wall this side, I don't know if you can see there, but it is slightly leaning towards the building and it may not be sat on much on the inside. So I am going to have to stop work for now because that could fall on my head. So we're going to have to take a closer look at that chimney tomorrow. But for now, the building is out of bounds.